Hello everyone, we hope you find the information we've created useful as you prepare for joining us in September. It would be much nicer to be able to speak to you all together as we normally do, but it won't be long before we're able to enjoy your children being a part of our wonderful school. I know many of you have children who are with us in school now, some of you may have been to our nursery and some of you might be quite new to us. I hope in this video and presentation you'll find out a bit more about our school and we'll consider some of the practicalities you should be aware of. Our school is a wonderful place to learn and grow. We are firmly rooted in our Christian values and they are at the heart of all we do. They are the basis of forming strong relationships in our school, in our staff modelling these to our children at all times, and in the way we develop our curriculum and learning so that all children are able to shine. Our staff are one of our key strengths. They are focused on supporting your children to achieve their best by taking the time to get to know you and your children as a family. They take time to find out what your children love and enjoy, and they take time to spot their gifts and talents so that we can really celebrate where they all sparkle. There are things we particularly value and work hard on across school, things we feel are very important for our children to develop and support them as they continue on their journey with us and beyond. Being resilient and independent learners are some of the things that we think are very, very important. We want our children to find things tricky and to know that that's okay. We want them to develop their courage as learners, to have a go, to make a mistake and be ready to try again and develop as superstar learners with us. Being resilient and courageous learners helps us to keep our minds healthy too and will prepare them for their next phases of their educational journey. Reading is something we're particularly passionate about because we know reading truly does open doors. We will work hard on ensuring our children learn to read well and enjoy reading too. So your support with this is very, very valuable. We also work hard on helping our children to develop key number knowledge and facts so that when they come to tackle mathematical problems, they can do so with confidence and with fluency. And so we'll introduce you, as you are with us, to some programs and apps we use to support this alongside our teaching in school. Reception is an excellent place to start all this learning. It's playful and fun, but it's rigorous and filled with challenging learning too. This first year we find is a transformative year for our children. They blossom and grow so much and we love being part of that journey with you and with them. Please remember in all of this, if you have a question or you're worried about something, the best place to direct those questions is to our staff. Please speak to Miss Eccles or myself if you have any questions or concerns. You'll find on our website page that we've created for you some further information about practicalities like school uniform, lunch menus, etc. And there'll also be that information in the pack you were sent. Mrs. Jarvis and Miss Arnold in our office are amazing and I have yet to find a question they can't answer, so please don't feel afraid to ring up and ask them for any help that you need. Finally, some key things I want to share with you that you can do to help support your children as they get ready to join us in September. The first thing is developing their independence and their self-care. Trying to help them make sure they can put their coats on and off by themselves, they can go to the toilet by themselves, they can dress and undress for PE sessions by themselves, and also that they can ask for help, even being able to say, can you play with me, or please can you help me to do this, are really important skills that will help them ready for our start in September. Help them to recognise their name, especially as they're recognising codes and all those sorts of things, that comes in very handy for them. And developing their motor skills is important. So if you're doing any gardening, digging in the garden, using Play-Doh, getting the strength in their hands ready for them to start learning to write, and also gross motor skills of balancing, jumping, hitting rackets and balls is very important. My favourite phrase is, there is no app to replace your lap. And oracy and storytelling and language development is essential. So whilst technology is great and provides us with loads of opportunities, we really appreciate spending time with our children, exploring words, talking to them, reading, telling stories, putting on shows. Puppet shows are great. All of those things that help our children develop their oracy, their speaking, listening and their vocabulary is vital. Now, Miss Eccles has put together a lovely presentation for you that she'd usually share on the evening. You can enjoy listening to that and watching that presentation. And if you have any other questions, please do get in touch. We're really looking forward to a wonderful year with you all.
The aims of this presentation are to introduce you to the staff working with your child in September, to inform you of the timetable and routines that we follow in class, to explain to you what happens during the first few weeks of reception, and I will also briefly share with you our approach to learning in our reception classroom. In class, we have myself and Miss Maudsley, who will be supporting your child's learning journey during their time in reception. We are so lucky to have Miss Maudsley in our classroom. She is incredibly kind and caring. The children absolutely love her, and she is one of the best storytellers around. We recognise that this is not the transition you imagined, and I'm sure your child was looking forward to visiting us in school. Our transition this year is very unique, but be rest assured we have carefully planned it to make sure that your child feels happy and excited to start school with us in September. Please note that our transition process does not stop on your child's first day with us. Our carefully planned transition continues on into our autumn term, with our goal being that your child feels safe, happy and secure in their new environment. This slide gives you an overview of our transition before the summer break. Firstly, your child has been allocated a Year 6 buddy and will receive a letter from them over the next few weeks. Reception adore their Year 6 buddies, and they are a prominent figure during their first year with us in school. They help them at playtimes, in the lunch hall, and share special times together throughout the year. Your child will also receive a video message from reception staff welcoming them into school. You and your family will be invited to a one-to-one virtual Meet the Teacher session, where we will welcome you to our school family and get to know you and your child. Your child will receive a video tour and pictures of our reception classroom. Your child will also receive a storytime video from reception staff. Parents will receive an information document on how you can support your child starting school. And finally, reception staff will contact your child's nursery to share your child's interests and learning with us. The first day is a mixture of emotions for everyone. We understand that it can be a day filled with excitement, but it can also be a nervous time for everyone. We hope that the material we share with your child before September eases their nerves and fuels their excitement. Doors open at 10 to 9 and children enter the classroom through our outside area door. Staff will be on hand to greet the children and welcome them into class. They will then be shown to their pegs and where to put their belongings. They will then access the different activities set up in our provision. During their first day, they will meet their buddies and enjoy lots of settling in activities. During break times and lunch times, there will always be a member of reception staff supporting reception children. There will be a familiar face on hand at all times to show them exactly what to do and to offer support if needed. The only thing that your child will need on their first day is a named water bottle. We are currently planning our September start, in line with changing government guidance. Once these plans have been finalised, we will let you know more information about start times and how long the school day will be for your child. A uniform guide has already been sent out. Your child will also need a pair of wellies and all-weather trousers that can be kept in school to be used in our outdoor provision during wet weather. In their PE kit bag, please also keep a spare set of underwear and socks. Please note there is absolutely no expectation that the children ask to go to the toilet. They are able to go whenever they need, they don't need to ask. Our biggest request is that you name all items of your child's uniform. From jumpers to socks, from trousers to shoes, please label everything. You'd be surprised at how quickly things can get lost in our reception classroom, and a clearly named label will make sure we can get any missing items of clothing back to the right person. Your child feeling safe, secure and happy in school underpins all that we do during the first few weeks of reception. We enjoy taking lots of time to build new relationships and enjoy our new environment together. Throughout the first few weeks, your child will be introduced to their key person and their key person group, allowing for positive, responsive relationships to form. They will also explore and be introduced to all the different areas of provision within our classroom. They'll be shown how to use each area, how to access the resources, and also how to tidy up after using them. We will share our school rules, talk about them together, and know what these look like both in our classroom and on the playground. These will be shared with parents. We will also explore the different areas of school beyond our own classroom. We will visit the other classrooms, the playgrounds, the school hall, and also meet the other staff around school. All the staff are on hand to make this experience one of the most enjoyable and memorable times of your child's education. Our school day starts at 10 to 9. We encourage as much independence as possible as your child enters the classroom. At 9 o'clock, we take our register and enjoy worship together. This is then followed by either a literacy or maths-based activity and continuous provision. Independent snack is available throughout the morning. The children independently make their own snack, enjoy eating it together, and then clean up afterwards. Snack costs 50p per week and is paid termly. At 10:30, we enjoy our playtime on the playground. This is then followed by read-writing phonics and a continuation of the previous session. At 12 o'clock, we have our lunchtime in the hall, followed by a playtime. Reception will be supported with their lunches, and reception staff will be on hand in the hall and outside at playtimes. In the afternoon, we enjoy our expressive art and design, understanding the world, PE lessons, and continuous provision. We also have an afternoon playtime halfway through the afternoon session. We enjoy a whole class story before it's time to go home at 3:20. In reception, our learning takes place through practical play-based activities. These activities are carefully planned to support your child's characteristics of effective learning and their development. These activities are available to the children in our continuous provision. We carefully assess children in class through observations, focused activities and interactions in order for us to provide your child with the learning opportunities that enable them to develop and progress. We follow the Read Writing Phonics scheme. In September, we will invite you to our phonics evening where we'll explain in more detail how your child learns to read and how you can support this at home. In reception, we continue to follow the EYFS curriculum you will be familiar with from nursery. This focuses on the prime and specific areas of development. Each half term we enjoy learning based around a theme. There are many exciting learning opportunities throughout the year, from dinosaurs to space, from superheroes to celebrations, and much, much more. Whilst we have carefully planned our curriculum, we do also ensure we follow the children's interests wherever possible, allowing them to guide their own learning too. We believe that communication with parents and support between school and home is vital in a child's development. In reception, we see parents as partners in their child's learning journey. Our first step in this partnership is our initial one-to-one virtual meeting with you and your family. As our school year starts, we then maintain open communication. Our door is always open. We also love to hear about wow moments that you observe at home. These can support us in having a broad picture of your child's development. We will let you know how you share these in September. We also love to draw on our parents' expertise. This year and in previous years, we have had many parents visit class and talk to the children about their jobs, interests and culture. We will let you know when we may need visits. We would really appreciate it if you are able to share your time, knowledge and skills with us. We also enjoy termly stay-in plays and other events. Stay-in plays are where we invite parents into class each term so the children can share their learning in classrooms with you. In addition, we will invite you into class for other events. This year, our parents were treated to a very special art gallery. We will always do our best to ensure that we give as much notice as possible to allow you to support your work commitments. We will also share how you can support learning at home in September. Over summer, there will be lots of excitement building for the start of school. You may want to take this time as an opportunity to develop your child's independence. Here are a few ideas that can help your child get ready for school. I hope this introductory presentation has provided you with an insight into what your child's learning journey will be like here at Parbold Douglas Church of England Academy. If you have any questions, queries or concerns, please do email or call the school. We cannot wait to welcome your child to school in September and begin their learning journey together. In the meantime, take care and we hope to see you soon.